Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to day 4 of my weekly videos in March, known as Mario's March Madness. Today I was supposed to get my friends to play with me, but they're kind of whatever. Anyways, instead of doing any of that multiplayer nonsense, who needs a multiplayer to make a good game, am I right? Instead, I'm just gonna play some of the single player. Well, I mean, I'm gonna check out the tracks and just order them, kind of determine which ones I think are the best of the best. And honestly, we have good tracks, and then we also have a Toad Circuit. So overall, I've been pretty happy with what we received, and that is not my glider. Here is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna talk about the 8, and then I'm gonna put them on a tier list. So let's go ahead and get that tier list running. Let's see if I can. Tier list. I'm just gonna put Mario Kart tier list. Mario Kart tier list maker. Mario Kart 8 tier list maker. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a first result. Anyways, let's just start with Paris Promenade. I think is the name of this track. Paris Promenade is one from Mario Kart Tour. And before I even get started, disclaimer: I actually play Mario Kart Tour like a fucking degenerate that I am. So I know about the tracks that are included in the DLC. I know all 8 of them by lovely memory, except for not even Shroom Ridge. Like, I'd never played Mario Kart DS, but for some reason when I did, I never owned it growing up, but when I did have the DS, I remember Shroom Ridge really well. But Paris Promenade, this one is a very interesting track. I really like the theme here. It's nice and simple, nothing too crazy. I like this piece right here in the center. It really makes a nice shortcut if you have the mushroom, of course. And something very interesting that you'll notice is that around the tracks, there's these little red arrows just like pointing out, and those are really neat to me. They're very interesting, and I think it speaks volumes for the DLC in the future. But this part right here, it's kind of unnecessary. I guess it's cool if you have the items, but I don't feel the difference in the distance. Like, it just feels like it's very short. Anyways, so on to the next part. If you notice right here, these little red arrows, they lead you into different directions. It's so cool. And I think you've seen them utilized like maybe twice, both of them on the tour track, so that's very interesting. And that's because right now that we're going in the reverse direction, Mario Kart Tour has these things called R tracks. And so what R tracks are is they are a lot of R's. They essentially just stand for reverse. Now reverse means exactly what you think it means. It means going backwards from the end of the map to the start of the map. And every track in Mario Kart Tour has a reverse track. And every new one, every old track that has been made into Mario Kart Tour Mario Kart Tour has a reverse track. It's from the end to the beginning. And some tracks, you think it might be a little impossible, but Nintendo makes it work. So it's very interesting having that one loop around on the 3rd lap, because that makes it the R variation of Paris Promenade, and that's very cool. I definitely enjoyed that addition to Paris Promenade. It's not super exciting, but I love the theme of it. The music is awesome, and it has that R track on it. This one gets an A. This is a solid map overall, and honestly one of the best ways to start the DLC, I think so. And moving from one of the best ways to one of the absolute worst ways to start the DLC, we have Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7. Why? Why Mario Kart 7's Toad Circuit? There's so many stages. There's a lot of cool stuff in Mario Kart 7, like a lot of cool stages. I'm not asking for anything specific, but this one is just, I don't know. It's like adding the figure 8 loop from Mario Kart DS into this game. It's like, I don't know. It's a little offensive. It's like, this is a boring map. Like, it's fine. It's nice. I would have rather have, if I had to have like a first track from any game, give me Luigi Circuit, I think is the name of it, or Luigi Raceway from Mario Kart Wii. That map is banger, but this one, what, did I just jump off of that? But this stage is kind of whack. It's like, it's whatever. I guess it's cool in the 200cc, because you're just kind of zooming by and it really does feel like a racetrack. But besides that, it's nothing too special, honestly. Sure, balloons are cool, but like, the theming is fine. It's just, it's such a basic track. It's just so, like, this doesn't do anything. Like, oh my god, it's just, the gliding doesn't really do anything. It's just there just to have it. That was Mario Kart 7's whole thing, is that it was just there to show off the gliding. But again, it's nothing really worth noting in this track. There's nothing to do with the gliding in this section. So, yeah, terrible track. Putting this one in F tier, just genuinely not a good track. Like, not that it's not good. Like, it's designed well, obviously, but it's just so basic. It's not something that I like. I know. I just, it's just in my opinion, it's a wasted slot for a track. So put that in the F tier. Terrible, terrible track. Moving on, we have Choco Mountain for the Nintendo 64. Something that, you know, some people might not know is that a lot of these tracks are showing up in the Mario Kart Tour itself, so this one is in there as well, so it's kind of like, it's kind of why they're low quality probably. They're importing them from a Mario Kart Tour. I don't recall it looking like this, because again, each track has a bunch of variations to it, and this is no exception. Choco Mountain is very brown. That's its theme. It's supposed to look like chocolate, and it doesn't really look like chocolate. Like, there's gems and stuff. You know, Shy Guys just like kind of like, why are they not mining for chocolate like in Shy Guys? Like, you know, they could be mining for stuff, but now just a bunch of bats hanging out and like dead fish in the chocolate mountain. It's like, thematically this makes no sense. It's not that great. I was hoping for an upgrade. You know, really makes it like, come on, they could have added like acids from Sweet Sweet Candy to make it look like chocolate. But nope, it just looks like a cave. Which, I mean, whatever, I guess. It's more, you know, cave, mountain. Choco Mountain doesn't really look like chocolate, so whatever. Thematically, you know, the track itself, the layout's fine. I don't think that gliding section, I mean, no, the gliding section's fine, honestly. Just, it's a big jump. But it's that, like, okay, like, most of this is fun. Like, this is great, like, honestly. I love this part right here at the end where you get to do these tricks off the little, like, hills. That's cool. I like that. I really, really like that, but this, it's like, okay, cool, you know, just a bunch of Koopa Troopas, a nice curve, you know, you may fall off if you're really, really rushing. And right here, this cave it's okay. You know, I like it. Again, this jump, I think, is really cool. I like the broken bridge aspect, but I think it's right here. Like, these rocks or whatever. Okay, cool, but it's like, damn, like, this part right here, like, I used to, if you fell off back in the 64, you'd have to go back, and now they kind of took that off, which is super lame. So, this is also okay. It's definitely not as defensive as Mario Kart or Toad Circuit, because I think at least it would have been cooler if it actually looked like chocolate and they didn't get rid of the whack stuff that it had in Mario Kart 64. Tracks need to be wacky in order for them to be really, really good, and this one just doesn't live up to the cake. Putting this one in the, I'm gonna put it in the D tier. I just don't think it's not that impressive. The music is fine. I like the music. Oh, I haven't mentioned it, but the music for Toad Circuit is also really good. I feel like they evolved that as well, so good music. And now moving on to Coconut Mall, a fan favorite from Mario Kart Wii, and honestly, this is a pretty good pick. I like this one. I like the mall a lot. You know, it's not that difficult to understand. One upgrade we'll automatically notice is these escalators now have the green and the red to indicate which way it's supposed to go. I think it's a little mixed. Personally, I am an enjoyer of the change. I do enjoy the fact that you can tell which one is which. Even by knowing which one is which, I still get caught on the red side. Like, sometimes I just mess up. I'm, like, moving too fast. So I get caught on the wrong side of it. Right here, this gliding part, kind of unnecessary. I kind of rather just jump. And right here, oh my god. Listen, people are just like, it's okay. It's like, no, it's not okay. This is the worst part about the entire thing. How can they remove the best part of the track? Okay, listen. So you're racing through the mall, right? Like, oh, these sections are still super cool, by the way. I love that you can still jump off of these, like, the railings from the escalators. Awesome. Like, this part right here is just so awesome. Just, like, do, like, 3 tricks in a row. It's so cool, dude. Definitely my favorite part about the map. And, like, at least this variation. Right here, there used to be another ramp down there, and they got rid of it. That's lame. And then the freaking, where are the boost panels at? Where are the means at? Why are these cars just standing here? It's a freaking parking lot, my guy. And it's just, they made it so boring. Like, that used to be super difficult in Mario Kart Wii. It was like, either, like, you know, getting the boost pad, risking it all, making sure that you avoided the means in order to get that extra boost. That was so cool and an awesome way to end the map. And they got rid of all of it for who knows what reason. Like, it's so dumb. I don't even care that they just made the Shy Guys drive the cars, but man, they got rid of all the cool stuff for Coconut Mall. The music is still great, obviously, you know, it's Coconut Mall, can't go wrong with it. But the potential of this map was ruined, but when they removed this map and they made the cars just sit there. This map would have been way better, but it's not as good as I hoped it to be. It's going to get a B tier. Slot that one in the B tier, just because it's not Mario Kart Wii's Coconut Mall. So that was the, what was that? The Golden Bell Cup, the Golden Dash is the name of this one. Is that what the name of that mushroom is? The Dash mushroom, the Golden Dash mushroom. Who knows? So yeah, that was the first one, and that one was okay. I think it's a good way to start off the DLC. You know, I definitely enjoyed it. So kudos to the team for, you know, you know what? Paris Promenade, good map. Toad Circuit, no, not so great. And then, of course, Choco Mountain's okay. And then Coconut Mall, it's just, they neutered it. It could have been so much cooler. It could have been way cooler, but oh well. Well, what can you do? Alright, moving on to the Lucky Cat Cup. Here we start off with, this one is a little bit more unique in the sense that it has 2 of the Mario Kart Tour tracks. That's awesome. I like I really wanted to race on the Mario Kart Tour tracks, you know, in an actual Mario Kart. So having these show up is really, really nice. I really like this. And Tokyo Blur. What an awesome map. I just love the design of this map. It's just so cool. It just, I don't know. It's one of the finer themes in my opinion. It's just nice to look at. It's really good. I actually haven't listened to the music, so I will let you know what I think about it as soon as I actually listen to it. Everything is like no audio. Those red arrows once again showing up at the very beginning of the map, you know, indicating that there will be a change later. So again, very interesting. With Tokyo Blur, there is around, I think there's like 4 different, and I don't mean like, oh, you know, the T, the arts, whatever, you know, I'm not trying to say that. There is literally called, you have tracks called Tokyo Blur 2, Tokyo Blur 3. Oh, and right here, look at the split. It makes you go right instead of left, and now you have to launch and stuff. That's so cool. More arrows indicating another split later. So these maps change during, like, you know, during the course of the race, and that's really, really nice. I like that. You know, courses that do that, you know, kind of stay fresh. They seem different all the time. I kind of wish that the changes were a little random, kind of like how Excite Bike Arena was. But, I mean, it's fine. At least the maps aren't going to get too stale, in my opinion. And, again, just an awesome addition having you little red arrows. Tell you where you want to go. Toll booth thing, nothing really to be said here. There's nothing interesting about it. Even in, like, in the phone version of the game, it's fine. But yeah, overall, very good map. I think that it is a great addition to the Mario Kart lineup, and honestly, it's such a nice map. It's so cool to like race in. I'm actually gonna listen to the music right now just to like, you know, judge the music on it. So give me a second as I don't move on. Oh, this music is a banger. Oh, this music is so awesome, dude. The music alone raises it to S tier. You know what? Put that in the S tier. That's awesome. Damn, I should be listening to the soundtrack. That's so good. Alright, Shroom Ridge. Awesome. This is, so far, this is probably my favorite map in... Well, it's one of my favorite my most favorite maps in Mario Kart DS. I just like, you know, highway tracks. You know, they're cool. You know, I really like things like Toad's Turnpike, Moonview Highway, of course, Shroom Ridge, a Mushroom Bridge from Mario Kart Double Dash, awesome map. And then I forget what the name of the other one is, but like that Night City and like Mario Kart Double Dash, another great map. Just city-like tracks or like things on the freeway are so cool. I don't know why, I just love racing in them. And this is another, you know, another fine map. I really like the cars here. It doesn't feel as cluttered as Toad's Turnpike. It feels nice to race in this one. Those cars with the surfboards would probably be more useful if I wasn't in 200cc, but, you know, it's fine. I like them. I like the fact that you can use them to get that extra boost. I really, really enjoy that these boxes move, because it means that the boxes are never in the same spot, ever. It's really, really nice. And I am now in second place, so moving on. A lot of turns in this map. A lot of turns. And, you know, it's just so cool. It's drifting galore right here. Admittedly, there's this, like, freaking thing right here, which is... I mean, I guess it's meant to be a shortcut, but honestly, it doesn't feel like that because there's no item boxes there. So, if you could guarantee item boxes, it would be worth it, but there's no item boxes. Not even worth, you know, making the jump. Right here, this thing too, that thing, it's just kind of there, but like, you know, just to be cool about it, but I don't think it offers any distinct advantage. From just like, you know, taking the drift, charging up a drift, and just moving forward. Sometimes I don't even think, it's not worth it. The shortcuts here are kind of bad, which kind of reduces the points in my opinion. Like, I It would have been a really, really cool map, but you know, the shortcut's kind of lame. You know, don't take the shortcuts. You don't need to. But you know, I like the way that this is like. This is just so awesome. I love this track. Good track. Good track so far. You know, just the shortcuts are lame, but everything else about this map has been great. The music is nice to listen to. I like it. So no issues on that end. And overall, just a solid map. The shortcuts are lame. I give it an A tier. Pretty good. Quite good and enjoyable. So A tier for this map. Put that one in the video. Okay, we got Sky Garden. Will Sky Garden live up to it? It's fine. It's again a little plain, especially comparing it to like Rim and Road. I don't know. I feel like for being a map in the sky, it's not super interesting. It's got clouds and vines and stuff, which thematically we already have something like Cloud Top Cruise, which Cloud Top Cruise just does it way better. It's in a thunderstorm. Like, dude, that's awesome. Like, cloud themes, got the vine. Like, just Cloud Top Cruise just breeds this one out. This one is just a little pale in comparison, so it's cool. It's got this neat little shortcut right here, which hardly feels like a shortcut because of that reason. I'm just joking. I'm just bad at the game. But honestly, it's fine. The music is okay as well. You know, it's a pretty basic track, and then I would put this one first. Like, you know, if you had to put like your simplest tracks at the very start of a race or at a cup, I'd put this one first. So, you know, it's a fine pick. It's a fine pick. It's okay. It's nothing too exciting, but you know, it's a doable map. I think it's just kind of hard to turn Game Boy and Super Nintendo tracks into super interesting things. But the fact that they did it with Ribbon Road kind of makes me think that they should be able to do it better. But what do I know? I'm not a designer at Nintendo. I'm just kind of racing on the tracks. Overall, so far, thematically, the music is nice. It bops, you know. It does its work. I think most of this map is just kind of just in the middle. It kind of just does its work, shows up, does its business. You know, a basic 9 to 5 track. It's a Mario Kart track. This one gets a B tier. So B tier map overall, just because it's at its basic track. No offenses, you know. Just overall, it is a track to race on. So good for it. Good for it. All right, and now moving on, I do believe we are at the last map of the pack, and that is Ninja Hideaway. Ninja Hideaway is another map that started in Mario Kart Tour for the Ninja Tour. So that was very, very neat. This is an excellent track from what I played. And it just, thematically, again, this is one of the best themes. It's just a ninja palace. Like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, look at this. It's just, there's so much to do here. Okay, so you got the split tracks right here. You can go up or down, you know, just depending on if you can make that turn. And then it's just, oh, this place is so cool, dude. All this money, just the gliding section is nice, because it's like, this is actually difficult. Like, gliding here properly is like the key to getting up here. Or you see right there, the railings just make it difficult. And it's just, oh my god. This track is so awesome. I mean, you know, a little elbow, you know, grease never hurt anyone, but right here, like, this is just, it's great. You can do so many tricks in this track. There's just so many routes to take. It is genuinely a good map. It's just such an awesome map to race on. Look at the cogs in the background. Like, it's just so much detail in this one. This is a certified hood classic right here. Again, the theming is just awesome. Oh, and then there's like these shy guys that turn into bananas. And you know, they're just kind of just chilling there. They're just kind of standing in the middle. It's so neat. Again, this gliding section made it to the top finally. So I can take the top route. Not that these routes really make any difference, but I guess you're cool if you make it to the top, you know? I want to be cool. And 200cc, this map is an absolute blast. I saw someone do this thing where it's like they jump from like here to over there. And I mean, I didn't make the jump, but hey, at least I landed. So yeah, very cool track so far. The music as well, it's just nice. Good music, I like it. Has a ninja theme, you know, coming from it. Not what my favorite song, but hey, I definitely do enjoy it. So here's another route. Hey, I'm about to get hit. And right there, look, those shy guys turn into bananas. Look at them. Oh, they're so cool. I'm not gonna make that, so I can just go to the bottom. And overall, just cool map. Just cool map. Can't get over that. Daily dose of cool map has been achieved, though. This is definitely one of the finest maps that Nintendo has to offer in recent memory. This is an automatic S tier. This is the best of the best that Nintendo has to offer. Like, even for being a tour map, it didn't need the reverse or anything. It's just that well thematically. I think it's just well done. You know, lots of forks in the road, many places to go. It's that wackiness, even without it being too wacky itself. It's good. It is really, really good. This is probably the best track in the first wave, and just beautifully done S tier. And the music is good. I'm sure I mentioned it already, but the music is quite good for this one, so S tier for this one. And so, maybe you guys have different opinions. Personally, this is my list. I'm gonna put it right here, right now. So yeah, if you guys have any different opinions, think that my tier list sucks, make your own tier list. You know, tweet it at me, putting my Twitter right here. Show me what you guys prefer. Personally, it's a pretty decent start for what I think is DLC that is long overdue. I think that Nintendo was holding back for whatever reason. You know, they're probably making the next Mario Kart and they're like, oh my god, we're out of Smash DLC. We gotta make Mario Kart DLC. Just hold them over the next one. And then it's okay. I kind of wish they added more costumes for some of the characters. Like, some characters could use more costumes. That'd be awesome. And more, just more customization on the parts. But, I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers. I'll take the tracks just because it's cool. I don't like this whole coming out over the course of 2023. Like, it's nice to be able to get 48 new tracks. But by the time the next wave of tracks comes out, these are going to be kind of old. And, you know, I'm already kind of not wanting to play Mario Kart. So, in the meantime, this is a nice little thing to have. It adds some value to the expansion pack. Again, not a big fan of the expansion pack, but I mean, I got into it, so you know, I'm a little evil in that way. But yeah, if you have different opinions, just go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Maybe you prefer a different track, and let me know what other tracks you guys want to see in the future. Personally, I am looking forward to. I'm hoping that we get any of the Woohoo loops from Mario Kart 7, either Woohoo Loop 1 or Maka Woohoo. Either one of those two would be awesome. Preferably the first one. I like that one better just because of the daytime stuff, and I think the track is more interesting. It's just really around Woohoo Island. It's really, really cool. But yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. See ya.